Hey Yankees fans, it's time to dive into some major updates because there is a lot happening in the world of New York baseball, and you do not want to miss a beat. The offseason is in full swing, and with free agency officially underway, teams are making moves left and right. The Yankees, as always, are at the center of attention, and today we have some significant news that will certainly catch your eye. Devin Williams, the relief pitcher who had been with the Yankees, has officially signed a deal with the New York Mets, and it's a 3-year contract valued at over $50 million. This means that once again, the Yankees have lost a key arm from their bullpen, a familiar scenario that seems to be repeating itself. Williams, who began the season as the closer before being demoted, has now decided to take his talents across town to Citi Field. For the second consecutive year, a reliever from the Yankees ends up with the Mets, and the pattern continues, almost like clockwork. What makes this move particularly interesting is that, unlike other Yankees pitchers who moved to the Mets and eventually transitioned into starting roles, Williams is going to remain a key figure in the bullpen. The Mets clearly see his value as a relief pitcher, and they are paying handsomely for it. Looking back at Williams' most recent season, it was not the best of his career. His earned run average ballooned to 4.79, and his whip was 1.129, both considerably higher than what fans had become accustomed to when he first arrived in New York. Before this past season, he had maintained a whip under 1, so this represents a significant downturn in performance. That said, it wasn't all negative. Williams did manage to regain some form later in the year, showing flashes of the talent that made him so valuable, but overall, the season was underwhelming. Despite these struggles, the Mets still found his potential compelling enough to offer a lucrative deal. Williams himself has expressed fondness for his time in New York, mentioning how much he loved the city and even enjoying the daily commute on the train to games. That affection remains, even as he switches allegiances, now riding the 7 train to Queens instead of Manhattan. The departure of Williams naturally sparks some mixed emotions among Yankees fans. On one hand, losing a player is always disappointing, especially when he possesses the kind of raw skill and strikeout potential that Williams does. He ranked among the top 3% in chase percentage, posted an impressive strikeout rate, and was known for a devastating changeup that could neutralize even the toughest hitters. His FIP indicated he had the potential to be far more effective than the numbers ultimately suggested. Factors like inconsistency and bad luck played a role in his underperformance. So while the results weren't ideal, the talent was never in question. The beginning of the season was particularly rough for Williams, costing him the closer role to Luke Weaver, though injuries and roster adjustments allowed him to regain some responsibility before the team acquired David Bednar to solidify the bullpen. Speaking of Bednar, it's important to note that the Yankees are not left without options. Bednar remains a strong closer, and the bullpen still features capable arms that can step up when needed. Camilo Doval and Jake Bird are expected to contribute, with Bird potentially returning to the major league roster after prior stints as a prospect. The Yankees also brought back Ryan Yero and Tim Hill, both of whom offer valuable depth. In other words, while Williams' departure stings, the organization still has a solid foundation to build upon. The team has reportedly been focusing on strengthening the bullpen rather than chasing starting pitching, which aligns with the idea that the Yankees are planning to address this specific area aggressively. From a broader perspective, losing Williams might not be as alarming as it seems. The team has a wealth of options and could pursue other high-caliber relievers to fill the void. Names like Robert Suarez, Nick Martinez, Pete Fairbanks, and even Luke Weaver could become part of the conversation as the Yankees seek to maintain dominance in the late innings. Edwin Diaz is perhaps the most intriguing prospect on the market, a closer whose stats last season were exceptional. With 98 strikeouts, a 1.63 ERA, and a whip of 0.874, Diaz represents a level of elite talent that could instantly elevate the Yankees' bullpen. Acquiring someone like Diaz would not only compensate for Williams' departure, but potentially create a two-headed monster alongside Bednar, giving the Yankees an even more formidable late-inning presence. The Yankees front office clearly understands the urgency of securing reliable bullpen arms. The roster already features significant talent, but the team is keen on reinforcing areas where consistency has been lacking. It's not just about replacing Williams, it's about adding depth and ensuring the bullpen can handle the grind of a full season. Short-term contracts and strategic signings could allow the Yankees to keep a competitive edge without overspending, while still bringing in proven performers who can make an immediate impact. Fan reactions to Williams' move have been mixed, with some expressing disappointment at losing him to a rival, while others remain optimistic given the strength and versatility of the existing bullpen. Overall, this sequence of moves reflects the Yankees' commitment to maintaining a competitive roster. Losing a pitcher like Williams is never ideal, but the team's broader strategy and ability to adapt suggest that they are not panicking. Instead, they're looking at the bigger picture, considering not only immediate replacements, but also long-term stability for the bullpen. There are numerous options available, and the Yankees have the resources and expertise to secure talented pitchers who can step in and make a difference from day one. With a combination of established arms and potential acquisitions, the bullpen could end up even stronger than before, ensuring that the Yankees remain a formidable force in the league as the new season approaches. As we continue to break down the Yankees' bullpen situation, it's clear that while losing Devin Williams stings, the organization has a plan in motion. The team has always been proactive when it comes to roster construction, and this offseason is no different. The bullpen, which had moments of brilliance but also stretches of inconsistency, remains a primary focus for the front office. With David Bednar solidifying the closer role, the Yankees now have the flexibility to pursue other high-impact relievers who can provide strikeouts, depth, and stability. Players like Edwin Diaz, who has been performing at an elite level, represent an opportunity that cannot be overlooked. Diaz's dominant strikeout ability, combined with his proven track record in high-pressure situations, makes him one of the most valuable relief arms in the game today. Acquiring a pitcher like Diaz would not only replace the firepower loss with Williams, but could actually elevate the bullpen to an entirely new level, creating a late-inning duo that opponents would find incredibly difficult to navigate. Beyond Diaz, there are other potential targets who could step in and immediately impact the Yankees' pitching staff. Robert Suarez, for example, had an exceptional season as a closer with the Padres, recording 40 saves and maintaining a whip of 0.904, alongside an ERA of 2.79. While Suarez may not match Diaz in terms of strikeout dominance, his consistency and ability to handle high-leverage situations make him a compelling option. Nick Martinez and Pete Fairbanks are also on the radar, offering a mix of experience and reliability that can help shore up the bullpen's weakest points. The Yankees have demonstrated a willingness to explore both short-term deals and more extended contracts depending on the player's value and fit within the roster. So there's a strong chance we will see multiple moves designed to fortify the team's late-inning pitching. Another factor to consider is the team's internal options. Camilo Doval and Jake Bird, both of whom have shown promise, could be key contributors if they return to form. Ryan Yarrow and Tim Hill, who were brought back, add further depth and flexibility, allowing the Yankees to maintain a competitive edge even as free agency reshapes the market. The combination of internal talent and potential acquisitions creates a scenario where the Yankees can be aggressive without overextending themselves financially. While losing a player like Williams is never ideal, the organization's broader strategy ensures that the bullpen will not only recover, but has the potential to become even more formidable than before. Fan reactions to the offseason moves have been varied. Many are disappointed to see a talented pitcher like Williams leave, especially to a rival team. It's always tough when a familiar face moves across town, but savvy management and careful roster planning have minimized the long-term impact. Yankees fans are accustomed to seeing shifts in personnel, and history has shown that the team can respond quickly to changes, often turning a potential loss into an opportunity. The front office has a track record of identifying undervalued talent, making strategic signings, and creating a roster capable of competing at the highest level. This mindset will be crucial as the team navigates the remainder of the offseason, particularly in terms of strengthening the bullpen to ensure the late innings are locked down. Looking at the broader market, It's clear that there are numerous bullpen arms available who could complement the existing roster. Short-term contracts allow the Yankees to remain flexible while still acquiring high-quality players who can make an immediate impact. This is especially important given the team's focus on maintaining depth and preventing vulnerabilities in crucial situations. By targeting the right combination of elite arms like Edwin Diaz, proven veterans like Robert Suarez, and reliable contributors from within the organization, the Yankees can assemble a bullpen capable of dominating in late-game scenarios. This approach not only addresses immediate needs, but also positions the team for sustained success over the course of the season. The strategy also involves anticipating the moves of rival teams. The Mets, for instance, have already made significant acquisitions, including signing Devin Williams and potentially retaining Edwin Diaz. By proactively targeting top-tier relief pitchers, the Yankees can ensure they remain competitive within the division and across the league. Preventing key opponents from acquiring elite arms is just as critical as adding talent to their own roster. Every move counts in the context of free agency, and the Yankees have demonstrated the ability to make calculated decisions that balance immediate impact with long-term flexibility. In addition to the headline acquisitions, the Yankees are paying attention to the finer details of roster construction. They are evaluating matchups, pitcher versatility, and the ability to handle high-pressure situations, all of which are crucial factors in maintaining a dominant bullpen. Players like Camilo Doval, Jake Bird, and Tim Hill offer depth and adaptability, allowing the team to manage workloads effectively while preparing for the inevitable challenges of a full season. This comprehensive approach ensures that even as some players depart, the Yankees are never left vulnerable. While the loss of Devin Williams is certainly a talking point, it also opens the door for new opportunities. The Yankees are positioned to not only fill the gap, but to enhance the overall strength of their bullpen. By carefully selecting a mix of elite talent, seasoned veterans, and promising internal options, the team can maintain a high level of competitiveness and ensure that late-game situations are handled with precision and skill. The offseason is far from over, and with the Yankees' resources and strategic approach, fans can expect additional moves that will further solidify the team's standing as a contender. The focus remains on acquiring pitchers who can deliver under pressure, generate strikeouts, and provide stability in the late innings. This approach reflects a commitment to excellence and a deep understanding of the dynamics of the modern game. The Yankees have shown they are willing to be aggressive in pursuit of talent, and the market offers several intriguing options for bolstering the bullpen. Every signing, trade, and acquisition is carefully considered, with the goal of assembling a roster capable of competing at the highest level while maintaining depth, flexibility, and a winning mentality. As the offseason continues, it will be fascinating to see which moves the Yankees ultimately make. Fans can expect a combination of high-profile signings, strategic acquisitions, and internal promotions designed to maximize the team's potential. The bullpen, long considered an area of focus, is set to become a defining element of the team's strategy moving forward. With the right mix of talent, experience, and savvy management, the Yankees are well-positioned to navigate free agency successfully, replace departing players, and continue their pursuit of championship-caliber baseball. The departure of Devin Williams, while significant, is just one chapter in a larger story of preparation, adaptation, and the relentless drive to maintain excellence on the field. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the baseball world, whispers are swirling about a jaw-dropping trade between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Sources close to both organizations suggest that Brian Cashman, the Yankees' ever-calculating general manager, has pulled off what could be the most audacious deal of the offseason, flipping the script in a way few analysts saw coming. While the exact details remain shrouded in mystery, insiders hint that the transaction involves star-level talent, leaving fans and commentators alike scrambling to reassess their projections for the upcoming season. The rumor mill is in overdrive as speculation mounts over who exactly could be headed to the Bronx and who might be packing their bags for Los Angeles. Some whispers suggest that the Yankees, long criticized for their cautious approach in recent trade negotiations, are suddenly embracing a high-stakes strategy, seemingly willing to gamble big for immediate impact. Meanwhile, the Dodgers, known for their deep pockets and roster depth, are reportedly eyeing flexibility and long-term planning, potentially reshaping their lineup in unexpected ways. Adding fuel to the frenzy is the timing of the whispers, coming at a moment when both teams are under immense pressure to maintain dominance in their respective leagues. Analysts are questioning what this could mean for divisional races, playoff prospects, and even the balance of power in Major League Baseball. Fans on social media have already erupted, some celebrating the potential blockbuster, others bracing for heartbreak, depending on which players are involved. Cashman's reputation for clever maneuvering only intensifies the intrigue. Known for his ability to pull off trades that confound expectations, he now seems to be playing a high-stakes game of chess, positioning the Yankees not just to compete, but to send a bold statement across the league. Meanwhile, whispers from Dodgers insiders suggest a calculated willingness to take on risk, betting on a long-term payoff rather than short-term headlines. As the baseball community holds its breath, one thing is clear. If this rumor proves true, the landscape of the league could shift dramatically. Every scout, analyst, and fan is left asking the same question: who will emerge victorious in this clandestine chess match? One thing is for sure: the whispers alone have already rewritten the off-season narrative, and the fallout from this potential blockbuster could dominate conversations for months to come. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.